Jürgen, you're here now. Have you settled in? Have you been able to get out in the city to enjoy a bit of Liverpool?
The first few days were really crazy. The hype was, of course, too big, but it's football, we have to accept. So it was not easy to go out, but we did it. In England, football is a big thing to talk about, but in Liverpool, it's a special place. You feel it when you make your first step on Liverpool. For family and so on, it's important that the city is nice, the people are nice, and so. But Liverpool is an absolutely good place.
You've been very keen, and it's very important to you, and it's a public message, to build belief and build the players' confidence. You want them to enjoy their football. That's very important to you, isn't it? That's the signature of your teams.
Yeah, how can I explain? I don't think it's so special because I'm Christian. Yeah, I have to say, and I believe in God, of course. But for sure, we have only this one life, and we should make the best of it. That's what I try to. To do the best is not to enjoy each day as it's the last, or celebrating, drinking, whatever, because tomorrow it could be the end. No. It's to make it a better place. But I think it's only possible in your surrounding. Come in a room, try that the people don't feel worse when you come in. So that's what I try to. That's how I understand life, and that's what I try to do with the football team, of course, because we are very often together, and we have to work hard, of course. But we need to know that what we are doing is a game. It started as a game, and it is still a game. But sometimes it looks only like it's work. And that's not allowed, and so that's what I try to bring in the team and or in a club, and until now, it was pretty successful.
So how does your story, as the normal one, as a player who, by your own admission, wasn't the best player in the world? Yeah, that was very tactful.
Yeah, that was, thank you.
You're better than me.
Yeah.
But my point is, you've come to a position now where you're highly respected as a manager. And you've talked about your father in the past being a very important figure in your life and the way he was very, very competitive. Was that what set you on the road to this?
I don't know. Maybe. Okay. I think the father is important for everyone. If you don't have, then maybe not so much. In the world today, it's possible that you grow up with only one part of the family. I had a lucky situation that I had both of them, and of course it was important. My mother was important. We were two different planets. Mother understand everything. Father not so much, but of course, how it should be. He tried to give advice, and he tried to make the first for a fire, to build a fire in me, to get better and not to be satisfied too early and things like this.
He always used to beat you at tennis, and you said when he was.
It was not too difficult. I was 34 years younger than my father, so. When these stories were when I was 7 or 8 years old, so I think most of the fathers will beat their kids in this age. But there was no second when he thought about if he could lose a point. It was not the biggest fun. But I next Sunday I was at the start again. I wanted to try. I'm not sure how much it's education and how much it's inside you from the start. I was like it should be. My whole family loved me, and I was not on. There were no test for me. If you do this, then we give you this. I got everything they could. It was not. We had no golden things where we eat from, but it was
silver spoon.
Yeah, no silver spoon. In German, it's golden. In German, it's golden. Yeah, silver spoon. We had no silver spoons. But it was the perfect youth, and everything is okay. But at the end, it's like it is in life. You need to work hard, and you have to make some very important decisions. For these decisions, you need a good portion of luck.
Are you ruthless underneath all the smiles? Is there a moment when the smile disappears, a bit like it just did then?
That was too fast, my friend. I'm not a native speaker. Don't forget.
I do sometimes. It's so easy to forget that.
Yeah, thank you.
Underneath all the smiles, there is obviously a hard streak, a ruthless Jürgen Klopp. That's part of management.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we are not. Nobody of us is only one person, one mentality, one thinking, one whatever. Hopefully, we are more than everybody can see. And the only thing I can say is that I like people. I like human beings. I like with their faults and with their strengths and all the things. And I like learning more about people. I like to talk to people, and that's what I have to do the whole day. And the best thing, they have all the same hobby as I have. So they're all football maniacs, and that's really great. And if you are not enough football maniac, then maybe I can help you to love this game a little bit more after this. Because I know that it's not the most important thing in the world. Not all of you, I think, know this, but I know. So we can talk about everything with the players, and that's because I'm interested in everything. I want to know why they play like they play, and because I know it's not only my training. There's more, and so we have to talk about more. But I'm here since 2.5 weeks. Oh, it's not enough time to resume or something like this. We have to be much more longer together, and that's the only thing. When you every 3 days you have a news or press conference, how we call it, and they only want to know about progress, about the next step, about blah 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 blah. But nobody is asking for the next step in the rest of in a normal life. Oh, I heard you do this. You study medicine. Oh, now you can make a surgery. But oh no, I'm only since 5 days in university. So nobody asked for this. But if you are a football manager, you have to accept that. You have to come and
magic happens.
Yeah, magic sprinkle.
You could see how quickly things change, and you see the expectation and the pressure on Premier League managers when Jose Mourinho, who you play this weekend, he's the champion last season. This season, he's under incredible pressure. That's how quickly things turn. Is that fair? Is that deserved? Is it crazy?
I had a similar situation last year in Dortmund. Okay, we were not champion the year before. We were second in the league. It's not that bad. It's not okay, but it's the world, and we signed this deal. We signed this. We are not the worst paid guys in the world, so we signed this deal. So it's not a normal life. You cannot say, okay, go out of the door, and when you come home, you cannot switch off the machine and okay, no problem anymore tonight. Then we can wait until next morning. We are always on work, but I don't know what happened at Chelsea. It's of course not my cup of tea. It's the first what I learned. In German, it's not my beer.
That sounds much better.
No, I don't. No, I don't know.
You don't know the ins and outs of Chelsea,
of course
but
not.
you know Jose. You've played before.
Yeah.
You've beaten him before.
Yeah. One of the 3 guys who won against him before this season, I would say.
Is this a good time to play Chelsea? Is there ever a good time to play Chelsea?
Don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Of course, if you shoot a lion in the leg, it's more dangerous when he was fit. So he maybe a little bit wounded in this moment. They will try everything, I'm sure. But we, of course, will do the same. And for us, it's the next chance.
You're quite tactile. You're quite touchy, hugging players. You know, to give them a slap in the and the slap across the cheeks. What's that? What's the slap across the cheek? Some of them are quite hard. Jordan Ibe got a really, really hard right hand the other day.
Maybe the first in his life. Yeah, it happens with me. Sorry.